we have set off to Pennsylvania and possibly New York. No AC, 90 plus degree heat. Let's go! We are burning up right now, but we are getting ready to roll out. So once we hit the highway, that breeze from the window is gonna feel so amazing. You know I can't go nowhere without that Milo's cheese. Hopefully they got it up north. We'll see. There's nothing quite like that feeling of being on the open road, going somewhere you have never been before. The whole experience is just so exciting to me, and to be able to travel in my van to wherever I want, to stay wherever I want for as long as I want, that just can't be beaten. Certainly is one of the best decisions I've made in my life. So we're getting really close to Northern Virginia, and if you are from around the Northern Virginia area, you know traffic is horrible up here. This is one of the most congested places in America, yo. Like, Northern Virginia is so population dense that it's crazy. So we've been chugging along on 95 North, steadily headed to Washington, D.C. We have to make a stop, and I'll get some footage of downtown Washington, D.C. Gonna be an experience, and I'm gonna be so out of place, but it's worth it. Explore, people, explore. Yo, hanging out in the middle of DC. Khalid and Lucretia had to meet their friend. This is wild. You know, I'm not a city boy anymore, but I've never been in a city like this big. This is an experience. We're illegally parked. I'm not gonna show you because I don't want to get a ticket, or if anybody watches the video. We're going to taco shop, y'all. What? So this is what a patio looks like in the middle of a city. What? There's one single tree? Oh, wow. This is definitely an experience. I haven't been in the city in quite some time at this point. Yo, Khalid, so this is your old neighborhood, or?
Yeah, well, this is like my old stomping grounds. I was a bike messenger in DC for 15 years, and yeah, I lived over in Mount Pleasant and Columbia Heights, which is like a neighborhood not too far from here. This would be considered like Shaw. Actually, Howard University is right on the other side of Georgia Avenue. When you go up here, make a right on Georgia, it's like a few blocks down, Howard University.
What?
Yep.
Wow.
Right down there, yeah. So, but I was all through this area. I had friends who were couriers that would live around here, and we all kind of lived in this general area because it's like a cultural hub of the city.
Nice.
And it was fun, yo. Had lots of fun doing that joint, man. Glad it's over. and now I can come back and reminisce because I wouldn't want to be a messenger now.
Right. Because what I've been seeing, all these bike carriers, scooter carriers just zipping in and out, and cars just going around.
Oh man,
It's
when
wild.
you do become
How
one
did
with the
you
traffic,
do?
yo, dog. To be honest with you, I think first of all you got to be a little off, but also like biking and commuting is such a regular thing in DC because geographically it's not that large, DC proper. Now there are people that are always flooding into the city, so the population of the like DC metro area, which they call the DMV, is thick.
Right. Oh
It's
yeah.
thick.
Yeah.
So,
it's
but like
crazy
DC
up
itself
here.
is geographically small, so you can ride pretty much anywhere on your bike and
Nice.
get around. You know, relatively like a San Francisco type size. So,
Right. Right.
but yeah. So I enjoyed it, man.
Sweet,
You
yo.
know, glad to be off that joint though.
Somewhere in Pennsylvania at a Sheetz, doing a gas stop. I'm at about 3/4 of a tank. Just want to be safe because I have no idea where I'm at. I don't know. So get gas and roll out. Gas is 329, and that's the magic numbers. All right, y'all. It's a little after 3. We just got to the spot. It's a little hot. So, yeah, I got my shirt off. Hopefully YouTube doesn't censor me. Yeah, we drove. It took us 12 hours to get here. I am so tired of driving. I got a little delusional while driving. It was hot. I only ate fig Newtons today. Yeah. I'm ready for bed, so I will see y'all in the morning, and I'll tell you more about the trip. Good night.
We arrived at our hip camp during the night, but upon awakening, this was the view, a beautiful spot by a flowing creek. Now, last night, the bugs, they were a bit rough. We got swarmed, and a lot of them got in our van. But other than that, this spot was an amazing little spot to discover.
Good morning, y'all. I'm super tired. We got in after 3 last night. It was a 12-hour drive to get here. We are near, I think, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Somewhere near there. Probably like an hour or so out. I've already burned, it was so hot yesterday, I've already burned through 2 power stations. I wasn't very smart with it. I should have ran the fridge from my cigarette lighter in the van and not used the power stations at all while I was driving, because we were driving 12 hours, so I didn't have to use the power stations at all. Lesson learned on that one. Lucretia Khalid already gone to the market. I need to figure out where to go. I think I got the address to the market. But first, before I do anything, I gotta eat. Because yesterday all I had was fig Newtons and cereal the entire day. That's not gonna cut it. I need to figure out that. I got a bunch of food, so we're good on that front. All right, so we made it to the market that they were gonna sell at. It's really early. The drive over here was super beautiful, and I mean super beautiful. I wanted to stop and get my drone and fly it over this one town. It was like this bridge and then a town going up a hillside. It reminded me so much of, like, I don't know, something you would see on Instagram. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna have to get some really nice footage of that. The park has some outlets that I'm gonna try and see if I can charge up my power stations that got depleted. And I really wanna see if they work. Yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, they're there. I wanna see if they work. Unfortunately, that outlet didn't work. Usually I find at these parks they're on, but I don't know. I'm gonna go check it around this pavilion. There's another plug up here. I hope it's working, because if so, I need to charge. I really need to charge. Nope, not working. Dang it. And I thought I was home free to charge whatever I wanted, but no. Yeah, whatever, man. We'll find another park or something. I actually forgot to eat. I haven't eaten anything yet. I'll probably whip up something after this, or stop by Sheets and get a good old bucket of fries, but you heard that?
I heard that. Joking about that.
We passed like
like,
2 or
no,
3
we were like, we
sheets.
should tell him to bring us a bucket of fries on his way.
Straight up, yo.
Because we passed a lot of them. I'm hungry. Time for me to eat. I'm gonna just set this bad boy up right here and cook. And I don't care who looks at me funny. We just gonna cook. And it's gonna be a simple dish. It's gonna be ramen, vegetables, tofu, and that's it, I think. So let's get started. I know y'all told me to not get this type of ramen. I've been trying to find the other, but I can't. So this is just gonna have to do for now. I'm gonna switch it up though. All right, we get this going. This is what you gotta do sometimes in van life. You gotta cook right next to the road in a park, by a market, when you're hungry. Who cares? Nobody's paying attention to you, really. Look at this. I'm gonna be country. And I got my food in here. I'm about to take it down there and eat it. Glad my mom gave me these. Come in here, clutch. Y'all, it actually got cold out here. I had to put on socks and a jacket. That's how cold it got. It's like probably 70 degrees, 75 degrees right now. I'll take this over that hot Virginia heat that we've been having. Like before we left, we were dripping in sweat.
It was insane. Now we're like bundled up, ready to like start a fire.
Right. Like, yo.
From sandals to clod hoppers.
Right.
I'm rocking a North Face in June. That ought to tell you.
Yo, we got our spot out here. There's a creek over there. You can't see it right now because it's a little dark, but I'll shine a light down there soon so you can see the creek. It looks like a good paddleboard spot. And a field is back here with a mountain view. And all these fireflies, they're just lighting up this field. I'm gonna see if I can catch it on video, but I probably can't because iPhone cameras, I'm not gonna pick up a firefly. I'm gonna get this fire going. A nice rim fire pit. That's cool. Got the new camp light out. That's dope. So let's get started. Firewood down. Probably put it in that rim and chop it.
That's a really smart idea.
Right. It's just a new hatchet too. I'm excited. Oh yeah. Shorter than I'm used to. Alright, that's enough fat wood shavings. Boom. The wood was a little wet. It's a little humid out, but we got it. Thanks to good old fat wood. I parked my van like this because there's a main road over the other side. And just to get a little more privacy, I parked it so I can cook without people from the main road staring all in my grill, you know. I'm gonna get some tofu, veggies, and a 3-bean blend. And that's what I'm gonna have for breakfast. There's a lot of bugs out here. Little gnats flying around. Curious, interested in what I'm doing. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't think propane's gonna be enough. I'm gonna try to cook as much of this stuff as I can. Cause I hate powering that fridge, running that fridge. Just gonna fry it all up in the pot. And that's that main road. Got a view of some mountains. It's pretty gorgeous. I wish I had some tortillas, but you know how that goes. I don't. There's a Walmart down the road, but I don't even feel like going out to get it. I already started cooking. So I'll probably eat straight out of the pot. Less dishes to clean. The less dishes to clean, the better in van life for me. Because I don't have like a dedicated kitchen or sink. So it just works out better when there's less dishes to clean. Put some pepper. Salt up in here. For all of y'all that be like, James don't season his food. That food ain't got no seasoning. Guess what? Your boy is seasoning his food with the only seasonings that he has, really. Salt and pepper. Keep it super simple. Don't overdo it. And you can't go wrong. I like to say I'm a simple man. I can make a simple meal. I can make enough to survive. I'm not a 5-star chef, nor like 4, 3-star, maybe 2, 1-star chef. So this is gonna hit the spot and it's gonna do it for me. And it's okay if you can't cook, you know? As long as you can make enough to survive. These bugs are wild. I'm probably gonna eat inside the van. And here we go, y'all. Might add some more oil to lube it up a little bit, but hey, it's a delicious 3-bean veggie and tofu breakfast mix. This is a decent, nutritious meal for in the morning.